Hey everyone and welcome back, I'm Mr. Stoltz. Recently, Adidas released the winter pack of the NMD family. It's perfect for fall and winter. It will keep your feet really warm. And they released in the two different models, the R1 and the City Sock. Of course, R1 sold out almost instantly, and then the City Sock came shortly thereafter. I had a chance to get the R1, but I passed on it because I already have a lot of R1s, so right here, I got the City Sock. So for today, I got the City Sock with the wool and yarn collection. And let's take a look at it. We have the black box, the 3 stripes on the top lid, and on the front, it reads, NMD City Sock 1 Primeknit. I got it in a size 11. And one thing that's a little bit funny about this is that normally we have a silhouette of the shoe exactly like the way it's supposed to look like. But on this one, it seems more like we have a picture of the R1 and not the City Sock. I don't know if they made it like this out of mistake or if they want it like this. What do you guys think? Time to take it out. So here we got it. The new NMD Primeknit City Sock wool and yarn collection. First impressions, lightweight, looks good. This black and white, not like the first City Sock, which was black and white on the top. I actually think that this one looks better. The black outsole, everything around it, clean, simple, nice aesthetics. What do you guys think about it? Let's start looking at the shoe straight away. Front toe box. We have lines across it and it's one row black, one row gray, and it keeps going like that. It's a really nice and subtle thing because when I saw it at a distance, it looked almost all black. When I'm looking closer, it's black, gray, black, gray, black, gray. Really good. So if we keep moving up, we have the shoe divided into 3 different parts. We have the front, the middle, and then the upper. At the front, the lines go straight. On the middle, they go down. And on the upper one, they're slightly tilted. Like I mentioned earlier, the lines on the front toe box is the same on the middle and the upper, switching between black and gray. The 3 parts are separated by 3 bigger seams. And this is one of the parts that I like better on this one compared to the first City Sock. On the first City Sock, we have white and then with black, bigger seams. And on this one, it's black on black. It makes it a more subtle shoe. The entire upper of this shoe is a mixture between wool and yarn. And at the same time, it utilizes this super popular Primeknit material. Okay, so one thing I gotta say about this shoe is that this entire upper is made out of wool and yarn. That's pretty clear right now. If I compare this one to the first City Sock, the first City Sock was a lot stiffer. The material was not as flexible like this one. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. This is actually, it feels really, really good. The first one was like the entire upper was a big sock. It just gripped around my foot, while this one feels a lot more flexible. It's kind of hard to explain it, but it almost feels like this one is a bit too big. I have thinner feet myself, so if you have wider feet, this one will probably be really good. However, one thing that I do not like on this shoe is that did not happen at all on the first City Sock. On this one, when you're walking around, especially this side, is that when you're walking, this one creates 2 different layers, like it folds itself. And I don't really think that that looks good on this shoe. It never happened on the City Sock. Is this an issue for you guys or is it only me? Is this shoe not good for thinner feet? Let me know. On the inner side of the shoe, we have the same half circle. It's the same like the first City Sock. And I gotta say that I actually think that this one looks better. On the first one, it was black and then white around it. On this one, it's black on black. However, this black color is slightly darker than the rest of the black. So I think it works perfectly. And in the middle of the half circle, we have the style number in a glossy black finish. Moving down to the midsole. We all know that Boost technology sells like ice cream on a sunny day. Everyone wants it. And this one is a super comfortable shoe to walk around with all day. Around the Boost technology, we have the plugs. We have 2 plugs on the outer side and 1 plug on the inner side. And both of them are black, and the one at the front says Adidas. The plugs are not only here to look good. They're actually called stability plugs because when you're out walking, they add stability and pushes up where it's needed. Taking a look at the back, we have the traditional NMD pull strap, and it runs all the way along the back of the shoe. And this time around, it's black on black, and it says the brown with the 3 stripes. We have a few more things on the back. We have 2 big seams on the right and on the left side of the shoe, and it's here to add a little bit more stability to the back part of the shoe. And one of the things that I like about it is that on one of the sides where the lines are tilted, they run perfectly aligned with the back of the shoe. And on the other side where the lines goes down, this one is still tilted, but it creates a really nice look to it. If we take a look at the inside of the shoe, starting with the top, I have to say that the sock-like upper on this shoe is a lot more loose and does not have the same type of grip like the first City Sock or all of the other NMD R1s. This one is also a little bit of a disappointment. I thought that this one's going to be super grippable just like the first City Sock, but no, it's not. So if you place your foot in here, this one will be almost a little bit too big. And at first I thought, oh, maybe it's just because I have thinner legs or thinner feet or whatever it is, but I have the first City Sock and that one grips around my ankle perfectly, but this one is a little bit too big. Have you noticed the same issue? It doesn't have to be a bad thing though. I'm just so used to all the other NMDs gripping around my foot. It's just a different type of feeling. Moving to the inner side of the shoe, we have an all black sock liner that's glued to the Boost technology. We have a few parts to where we can actually see the Boost technology. The information label is placed on the side of the shoe. If we take a look underneath the shoe, we have the already classic outsole of the NMD with visible Boost and the Adidas logo in the middle, and it says the brown with the 3 stripes. I really like this outsole because it's become a classic in a really short time. Let's talk a little bit about sizing. I have this one, I have, not here, but in my closet, I have the original City Sock. And this one I got in a size 11, the other one I got in a size 11. The original City Sock in a size 11 is really snug fitted. This one in a size 11 is, I wouldn't say too big, but it's really loose. So I could possibly go down half a size and maybe get the same feeling like the other one, but that's just an example of trying to explain that this one is a lot bigger than the other one. It's spacious on all kind of different sides, on the side, on the length. This one is a lot more roomy. However, I'm not saying that this one will be too big. This in a size 11 is not forcing my feet to go front or back when I'm walking. It's still a great fit. It's just not as snug fitted as the other one. I bet that if you have wider feet, this shoe would be perfect for you because this one is a little bit bigger. All the materials are, it seems like they're already stretched out. So if you have wider feet, I think that this one will be the perfect solution for you. Let's take a close-up look. Let's see what this new City Sock looks like on feet. In conclusion, this shoe is great. Like, I love everything about NMDs. I believe that's one of the best shoes of 2016. It should probably win an award of the best shoe of 2016. However, this specific version for me personally has been that it's a little bit too big. It's not as snug fitted as I want it to be, but that's just my personal opinion. I think that this one will be perfect for a lot of people out there. So what do you guys think? Did you buy this one? If you bought it, have you experienced the same things like me, or is this a perfect fit? One thing that you could do with this shoe, if you think it's too big, you could probably take thicker socks and maybe it'll fill it out and not become so roomy. That's just one little thing. Other than that, I love this shoe. I love NMD. The black and the white is always a great color combination. And I think that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week.